I know everybody's just dying to see behind the facade. It's funny because I went over to somebody's house a long time ago when I first moved to Houston, and I would look at something like this and go, oh, man, cluttered. Now I'm like, oh, I understand. So I have double gates, but I don't do them because then I lay at night or drive away from here thinking, did I lock that gate? So I go up and over, not because I have to, because I want to. And and I'm gonna try when I get in the house to not to get my video cut off. So this is the basement, and I call it the basement because it's below grade, 36 inches, which is a nightmare. And so let me pull back. So they have a big window in here, and I just built them this nice little platform so they can sit. They really like to sit up here and look at the world and stay in the AC. And the window isn't dirty necessarily. It's in the between. There's a screen in between that's all foggy. So what's up, Jaggy? What's up, Jaggy? You can see that the reason why there's marks on this wall is because I power wash down here all the time. That's my power washer that ripped the paint off. I mean, I come down here and I power. This is clean. It's not dirty. It's just probably could use a fresh coat. And then the floor, when I first moved in, it's a concrete floor, but they had tile, and but it was really. I know what are you doing? What are you doing, you crazy dog? That's a crazy dog. Crazy. He wants me to pet his butt. Do you want me to scratch your butt? Is that what you want? It's very difficult to do all this and film at the same time, guys. Okay, how's that? How's that? Oh, let's pop my butt some more, mama. Okay, so anyway, the concrete floor, you can see where it used to have the tiles, but it's clean. I power wash this all the time, and it is clean. It just looks kind of funky. So this is actually, so they sleep in here a lot, and what I do is every night they get another, look at Malone, he wants to scratch. Malone, you got your itching? Oh, mama, come scratch my butt. Come here, bud, but let me scratch your butt. Oh, let me scratch that butt for you. Let me scratch that butt. Let me scratch that. Oh, mama, that's so good. Oh, yes. Mama, I don't have my extra arm, huh? Okay, all right, I gotta do this. Okay, so this is actually where they mostly sleep in here. So here's the AC. This is my laundry room. And so these dogs get a lot of attention because they sleep in the laundry room. And so I'm always out here. But you know, they have daylight in here. This is a door to the backyard. And when I first moved in, like, I don't know if this used to be a garage or something, but okay. So I do have, and this area I hardly ever go into, and it's not clean. So these steps go up to my kitchen, and I've always thought I could do some work in here. So there's this whole section, that's my backyard, that goes out to my backyard. There's this whole section in here that could be cleaned out, regraded. I mean, I would need to do something on the floor so we could drain it and stuff. But I always thought this would be, and you know, put a window unit down there. And this could be a good place for puppies, except then I'd have to do, you know, I have to still clean it and take care of them. And I just don't think I can take that on. But it's a whole nother area that I don't use. So people that think I have just like going and getting dogs and bringing them home and sticking them in every corner, that is not true. It's not true, Mama. It's not true. It's not true. No, it's not, huh, baby? I know. Oh, it's crazy dog. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. I wish you'd do. You're crazy. I love you so much, Malone. Okay, that's the basement. So the main house, and so let me just say this. This right here is the double gate. So I could go through this gate into there and out. But I always worry I'll leave it open, or did I shut it tight? And then I just get nervous, and then I could shut it a million times, and I'm like OCD. I can't sleep at night, so that's why I crawl up and over. Okay, so this was just a green painted porch, but one day I spilled a big old 5-gallon bucket of paint. So it got it got painted half white, and I keep meaning to paint it, but I never do. All right, so the front door, when you step inside, oh, I'm gonna be quiet because the dogs won't bark. I'm gonna try to. If they hear me talking, they'll start barking. Ask anybody that calls me. So this is my entryway, and it's separated so that the dogs in the front of the house don't ever come in contact with the dogs in the front yard. And then upstairs is my quarantine area. I have 3 bedrooms up there, a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. And that is quarantine. So those dogs don't come in contact with these dogs or these dogs. So it's a nice little separation. Oh, everybody, there's your t-shirts that I haven't called anybody and told them. So this is my entry. And you know, this used to be just an opening, but I put a door. This used to be an opening to the kitchen, but I put a door. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet so they won't get all upset. So this is the front. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. It's okay. Okay. Hey. I'm gonna try again. Maybe they won't do it. So when you walk in the door, that's the bird cage, but I'll talk about it. Hey, Bandit, hush. Hey, Bug, stop. So there used to be a couch in this corner that this dog right here totally loved, and hush. But you know how you can't wash a couch. So I built this platform, and then every night I give her a fresh blanket. This is Trinity. This is where, because Trinity has to be the only one that's going to do. Hey, stop when I'm not in the room. But she's out. Hey, stop, guys, stop. When I talk, they do this. When I ask anybody, it's perfectly quiet, and I'll try to walk in here when it's quiet. And anyway, hey, Trinity, stop. So anyway, I built this platform so everybody wants to know, hey, how the dogs all sleep with me. But so 3 of my small dogs like to sleep up in there, and when Trinity comes out, she charges them because she wants to play, but it's too rough, and she doesn't know that she's too rough. I'll take a video of that later. And so I put them in there so they don't get bowled over, and then they can come back out once. This is Daisy and Boggs. Everybody knows Boggs, and that's Toby. Hi, Toby. He needs to be groomed. This is kind of at night where I sit down and eat dinner and work on my computer, which I never do. And okay, the windows are plywooded up. The reason why the windows are plywooded up is because they go all the way to the ground, and it's single pane windows, and so I'm petrified a dog is going to go through there. So I built, and of course on the other side of that is dogs, my front yard dogs. So I built this, I put these things up so that the dogs can't bust a window out. And then this is just so that and I'm sure I could paint it and make it pretty, but whatever. So that is a window that I covered up too because, just because it goes into the smaller enclosure, and I'm just paranoid. I'm paranoid. I don't ever want to have another dog fight at my house. Okay, so the bird cage. So I told Tina that I would take this dog that I thought would go good with Liberty because he's very submissive and she likes submissive males. He is a neurotic nutcase mess, and it's so sad because he's so sweet. So I don't like dogs to be separated. So I built this. I took my dining room and I built him a cage, and I even cut out all the sheetrock so he can be with us. And I struggle every day. Ask anybody that talks to me. I struggle every day. Is this humane? Because he lives in there and he has his own private yard and stuff. Look at everybody now. This is what it's normally like at my house. Is that not precious? I don't know if you can see how many dogs. That's Tiny, Betty, Daisy, Flash, and Bandit. And then Trixie's over there. I know Bugs. Okay, this is what it's normally like. That's Cooper. And then, so every night on this, they get a new blanket. And it's kind of layered up. So, you know, it's layered on top of layers on top of layers. And that's a fresh blanket every night. And then, you know, once a week I go drag everything, wash it, and start over. So there's a few days when it's not as plush. And then whatever I pull off my bed at night, every night I get new sheets, I pull them all off, throw them on the floor, and that becomes the dog's bed on the bottom. So then that's my puppies, Uncle Papa. So I'm going to miss having puppies. And this is Bandit chewing on things, but whatever. These are my puppies. Hi, babies. Okay, so I'll go in the monkey cage. No puppies over there, right? Okay, so the monkey cage. What's up, Bubba? And I really do. If I had a place to send this guy that I thought he could be spoiled rotten, I really would. I mean, I don't think, he lives his whole life in here. And he has friends. They come in here and visit him. And see how sweet he is. You're so sweet. You're very sweet. You are. He's just neurotic. He can't be out in a pack because he does not know his energy is just really neurotic. But he has a whole yard. So here is a whole yard for him. It's just his private yard. It goes all the way over there to the fence. And it's his own little private area. So it's not like he's pinned up without, hey. Can we come in, Flash? And everybody can come in here with him except for Bandit. For some reason he decides he wants to kill Bandit, and so they fence fight in the living room all the time. Ask everybody, they always hear it. He's the problem. He's the problem. You're so sweet. Anyway, he's a nutcase. I really wish, I've tried to, he's got like separation anxiety. He barks constantly. When you walk out of the room, he'll just start barking and barking and barking and barking. He's gotten better. He's gotten better. He's got a little platform. And like I said, friends come in here. Nico likes to come in here and play with him all the time. And so he has friends. I don't know. Is it humane to let a dog live in this enclosure his entire life? And I mean, it's the best I can do. I always end up getting stuck with the unadoptable. That's my problem. Is when they're unadoptable, I'm stuck with them. I'm afraid I'm going to get stuck with Wilma. Okay, so this is the kitchen. And it's funny because I didn't want to let you see Trinity get out. This is why she has to be pinned up. Don't do anything. There's my baby. She's so hyped up. And she'll run over. Hey. And that's why the puppies have to go up, because she's so hyped up. Hey. See? But it's not aggression. She's just This is the one dog that she's afraid of. Hey. Come on. Y'all quit barking at each other. She's like a horse that just got out of the corral and is running around like a nutcase. Go get them, Trinity. So here's the kitchen. It's funny, last time people thought it was weird that I didn't have kitchen cabinets, and I didn't even really notice it myself. So I'm a general contractor. I build multi-million-dollar houses. Opening and closing a door is just stupid. And so I took them off, and I don't know. I'm just kind of like a what do you call it? Where it's just functional. It's got a function, that's all. And of course, I have beautiful tile for the backsplash. That was like that when I moved in. And it's gorgeous tile, but in my spare time, I will work. I built this enclosure at one point for Trinity, but she could escape. And so now she has to be crated. She's she will she'll rip this off, and it's scary because I can't have her out when I'm not here. It's too dangerous. And nothing goes wrong. I mean, I'll let her out in a second, but it's just too risky. So anyway, there's my whole kitchen. I want y'all to be able to get a good view. I use this for dog food. That's the specialty dog food for Trinity, and that's the kind of dog food I use at Diamond Natural. I got a microscope. So excited about that. That's where all my files are. I have this little refrigerator, but it's because I'm by myself. I can't let people come in here with I'd have to crate all these dogs, and so I have a small refrigerator. I make do. It is what it is. It's just me. Okay, so that's my house. Now, if anybody wants to send me money, so this is brand new floor, but we didn't replace the subfloor. Maybe not brand new, it's 4 years old now. We didn't replace the subfloor, and the dogs, this is their water bowls, And they knock these over all the freaking time. And so now it's starting to shred and buckle the subfloor. So I actually need to take all this out, replace the subfloor correctly. Oh, that just sounds like a lot of work. So, yep, that's my house. I want y'all to get a good look because I don't want anybody to... And listen, I know how to frame perfectly. Could these be cut perfectly and aligned perfectly? I'm just not a neat freak. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, usually when I'm building something like this, it's because I'm in desperate need of that dog needs a place tonight. Or he's been here long enough for me to figure out, actually he stayed in that thing over there for the first couple days. But then I was like, okay, I've got to get him a place, and I only had a few hours, so I threw it up. So then, everybody's seen my backyard 1,000 times. That's the private enclosure for Buddy. And then that's my house. Now I can clean this thing every freaking day, and in the afternoons it's still going to be dirty because that's, you know, I don't know how many other dogs I got here. But that is my setup. If anybody thinks that my dogs are not treated humanely, they get fed twice a day. I desanitize the bowls twice a day. They can come and go. They have a doggy door, so they can come outside, they can go inside, and that's true for all of them. All of them have access to inside, outside, and a conditioned space. So if anybody thinks that these dogs are suffering, or that somehow I'm a bad person because I have 26, I don't even know how. I mean, I'd have to go count. I think I have somewhere around 26. Then come on over, take a few. I mean, you can take anybody, but I sound like the jerk. Like, you can have anything but Bandit and Trinity. Actually, Trixie, you know, like, I'll start naming off. You can't have any of these. These actually are my personal dogs. The Lotus, Lucky, Trinity. I mean, anyway, those are my dogs that, you know, if a miracle came along and somebody could take them, that would be awesome. Okay, that's it. That's my house. If anybody has a problem, please post all over Facebook and run me up and down one end and the other, and that'd be cool. This is Titus and Liberty's enclosure. Wilma, our guest, right there, is not happy with her accommodation. She's complaining quite a bit. She's actually pretty good. This is my passion vine. It's really pretty when it blooms. And so this is a 6-foot fence, but on the other side is solid plywood. Well, it's not solid, it's drop-offs from the construction. And I have lots of these pathways so that they don't have to be in the mud all the time. And you can see here how much Titus likes to play with the blankets. He likes to just rip them up to shreds. And they like to go underneath it here and hang out. And then I have a double gate system, so you can see that Titus did that. And so on the other side of that is plywood. And I don't usually use this except for when I'm moving the lawnmower in and out. I climb up and over the fences because I just worry that I'm going to leave the gate open. And then if this dog got with those dogs, it would be deadly. It would be deadly, wouldn't it, Liberty? Liberty, I mean, you can see she's all scarred up. She's got all kinds of scars on her from, you see how the white patches? From her days in the 3rd ward. She's a killer. So she is super dog aggressive and will kill anything that gets around. And he is human fearful. And he used not to be that way, but I've tried to let people come over here, and it gives him so much anxiety, and he barks and goes crazy, and then he has diarrhea for 2 days. Right, Titus? Titus! What are you acting all skittish for? Nobody likes their camera being taken. Nobody likes camera. You're camera shy. You're so pretty, though. You camera shy? You're silly. You're silly. You silly boy. You're silly. You're silly. You're silly. You're silly. Thought I'd video the inside of their the FEMA trailer. So, excuse the installation of the AC. I had to do it by myself. It's kind of heavy. So, this is where they sleep. And I put fresh blankets every night. And they just like to sit here and watch the world go by. But they have AC. And, you know, Titus did that. And you can see he tears up every blanket I give him. I try to pick him up in the morning. But, you know, they have their whole enclosure, and then they have this area, and it's air conditioned, so better than nothing, right? Better than nothing? Is it better than nothing? I guess I need to put some more linoleum in here. It's getting kind of worn out. And of course, you can mop this every day and it's always muddy. Obviously, the enclosure is muddy. Oh, sorry.